The world is quiet, wrapped in the soft embrace of early morning mist. A gentle wind stirs the leaves of ancient trees, their branches stretching toward the sky like they have for thousands of years. The golden sun begins its slow ascent, casting long, warm beams across the rolling hills. A river, untouched and pure, winds lazily through the valley, its surface shimmering as light dances upon the water. Birds begin to stir, their songs drifting through the air like whispers from the past. The earth breathes, and a new day begins in the time before time. Deep within the heart of this untouched land, nestled against the rocks, is a simple cave, a home. Inside, life stirs. The first people, our distant ancestors, sleep peacefully, unaware of the vast future that will one day unfold from their simple existence. Inside the cool stone walls of the cave, shadows flicker against ancient rock. A fire, once bright, has dimmed to soft embers, casting a warm glow on the sleeping figures. Their breath is steady, rhythmic, in harmony with the world outside. A woman stirs first. Her eyes open slowly, adjusting to the dim light. She stretches, feeling the smoothness of the furs beneath her. Outside, the call of a distant bird signals the start of the day. One by one, others wake. An elder rubs their hands together, their skin weathered by years of sun and wind. A child, curled close to their mother, yawns and shifts, clinging to the warmth of sleep for just a moment longer. The scent of earth and fire lingers in the air, comforting and familiar. They do not speak yet. There is no need for words in this moment of transition between night and day. The world outside is waiting, and soon they will step into the light. The fire must be tended. Carefully, the woman gathers a few dry twigs and places them upon the embers. She blows gently, her breath coaxing the tiny sparks to life. A flicker, a small flame, and then warmth returns to the cave. Outside, the elder steps into the morning light. They raise their face to the sky, feeling the cool breeze against their skin. It is a ritual as old as time, greeting the sun, honoring the warmth it brings. Nearby, another reaches for a small clay bowl, carved with careful hands. They gather water from a nearby stream, splashing their face, washing away the heaviness of sleep. The day has begun, not with rush or urgency, but with quiet intention. Each movement is slow, deliberate, a dance in rhythm with the natural world. The forest is alive yet peaceful. Sunlight filters through the trees, dappling the earth with soft patches of gold. The air is rich with the scent of damp earth and fresh leaves. Moving carefully, a small group walks through the undergrowth, their bare feet pressing softly against the cool ground. They know this land well. They listen to the wind, the rustling of the trees, the distant calls of unseen creatures. Beneath a tall tree, they pause. Dark berries hang from its branches, ripe and full. A young woman reaches up, plucking them one by one, placing them in a woven basket. Nearby, an elder kneels, carefully pulling a root from the soil, brushing away the dirt with practiced hands. They do not take more than they need. The forest gives and they accept, with gratitude. The balance remains unbroken, as it has for generations. The sound of running water guides them to the stream, a ribbon of clear, cool liquid winding through the valley. The sunlight plays on its surface, making it shimmer like glass. Kneeling, they cup their hands, lifting the water to their lips. It is fresh, crisp, carrying the taste of earth and sky. A small child watches, mimicking the action, laughing as the water dribbles down their chin. On the opposite bank, a deer stands motionless, its ears twitching, eyes wide and alert. For a moment, time stands still. Then, with a flick of its tail, the deer vanishes into the trees, leaving only ripples in the water as proof of its presence. The group lingers here, savoring the coolness, the stillness, the simple act of drinking. In this moment, nothing else exists, only the stream, the trees, and the quiet hum of life. The sky stretches endlessly above, a vast ocean of soft blues and drifting white clouds. An elder sits upon a hill, watching, waiting. A bird soars high, its wings outstretched, carried effortlessly by the wind. The elder watches, their eyes following its path across the sky. There is wisdom in the way the bird moves, without resistance, without force, simply flowing with the currents of air. They take a deep breath, feeling the wind against their skin, listening to the rustling grass. The world is vast, yet they are part of it, connected, rooted, at peace. As the sun sinks below the horizon, the world is bathed in shades of amber and deep violet. The group gathers by the fire, their faces illuminated by its gentle glow. There is no rush, no need for words. The fire crackles softly, filling the silence with its warmth. A child leans against their mother, eyelids heavy with sleep. An elder traces shapes in the dirt, lost in quiet thought. The stars begin to appear, one by one, twinkling like distant embers in the sky. They have always been there, watching over the land, guiding those who wander beneath them. Here, in the flickering light of the fire, surrounded by the night, they rest. Slowly, sleep takes them. The fire dims, its embers pulsing like the heartbeat of the earth. The cave is warm, safe. Outside, the night whispers, a gentle breeze through the trees, the distant call of an owl, the quiet murmur of the river. Tomorrow the sun will rise again, and the cycle will continue, just as it always has. Just as it always will, for now they sleep, and the world sleeps with them.